and welcome to the show. We are here today in unfamiliar for a while anyway. We're on Forza Horizon 5 for some Rallycross action. A whole bunch of new cars have come to the game, and what better way to test some of them out than with some Rallycross. So we've got the vehicles built to mid S-Class. They're all roughly around the same. Sort of similar tyres, similar builds in theory. Should be quite entertaining racing. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. There's some odds and ends, like Gliska in a Ginetta. There's your expected stuff, like a Scirocco in a Golf. Impega has got the urban-born thing, which I've forgotten the name of immediately. But yeah, it's going to work proper Rallycross style, this. We've got our own little custom circuit here. 4 laps with a Joker lap in this one. Top 2 will go into the semi-finals, bottom 2 into a spanner final. The revs rise very noisy as we get underway. Good start for the Scirocco. It's actually going to leapfrog the Ginetta down towards the first corner. Scirocco is off to the Joker lap, as is the Golf. 2 Volkswagens opting to go through the Joker lap initially. The Cupra and Ginetta are going to battle side by side through the normal lap up towards the jump. Now the Cupra not amazingly fast down a straight, but it is very good in the slow sections. Of course, is electric in this one. Electric cars are being allowed to run in this session. The Ginetta is going to take a tight line through there. This is where the Cupra is really, really strong. It can put its power down really well. Cupra is going to look underneath the Ginetta here as they head over the bridge. Meanwhile, in the battle of the Volkswagens, it is side by side almost. The Scirocco will hold that third place for the moment. Our 2 leaders are going side by side again. The Ginetta got higher top speed. That's where the Cupra comes undone. It doesn't have the top speed as some of the other vehicles. They are both continuing on the normal lap. The Ginetta is going to try and get underneath. We have corner marker cars there just for sort of track limits, and it's much easier to sort of see where to aim for in these style of circuits. The Ginetta will pull away again, but then it comes into the Cupra's much stronger section. Now the real question is, will these two slow each other down fighting too much and let the Volkswagens catch up? Ginetta ran very, very wide through there. It's going to be the Cupra to the inside. Ginetta wanted to cut underneath, but there was no room. Don't one ride and hit the bridge. Very, very possible to go for a big flip in all of this. Ginetta is going to try and duck underneath here as they run towards the line. It's going to be a Ginetta. It's going to outrun again the Cupra towards the first quarter. Will anybody bail for the Joker lap this time around? The Ginetta does. I don't know whether Impega got carried away with the Cupra on that one. I was going to go see. Where are the Volkswagens? They're close. It was close on the rejoin, although Gliska can carry a lot of speed with that. Ewan Scirocco sits in third. Up at the front, there is the Cupra. Is going to have to take the Joker lap next time around. Here comes the Ginetta, nice and sideways through there. There is a Scirocco sliding through, and the Golf, in all of the dust, gets very sideways through that section. There is the Ginetta launching its way down. Where is that Cupra? That's the gap that we are talking about here in this one. One more time around the circuit here. The Cupra is going to have to dive and take the Joker lap. Here it goes, around the outside of the Joker lap. Now, where is that Ginetta? There it is, but of course it's not as quick on the exit there as the Cupra. They are pretty much as they have been throughout this race as we go up and over the jump for the final time. As this is where the Cupra is super strong. These low-speed sections, the electric power, the instant delivery, not having to worry about gears or anything like that. The Cupra is immensely strong, but the Ginetta has just got both quite wide through there. They brush the corner marker. It's not going to be enough for the Cupra. It's not quite close enough. It looks like the Ginetta is going to take round number 1. It was very, very close between the pair of them. You don't actually want to take that tight line. It's terrible for exit speed, but the Ginetta is across the line. The Ginetta wins. The Cupra takes second. Third would go to the Scirocco. Golf crosses the line in fourth. The 2 Volkswagens not quite able. They were closer to the Ginetta on the exit of the Joker lap than I thought, perhaps. But yeah, it was a good race. Proper exciting Rallycross stuff right there. Gliska's Ginetta is into the semi-finals. Impega's Cupra is also through. The other 2 will fight it out in the spanner final. We are on to the second of our heats. Longbow has got a BMW. I mean, it's actually a drift car, technically. 3, but an interesting one. Dangerman driving a Supra. Shadow has got the Yaris. Blakey is driving the Subaru. It should be an interesting one. Should be an interesting one here. I have a Yaris as well for this, and I would keep an eye on the Yaris, but we'll have to wait and see because it's Rallycross, and you never know what might happen in this one. It is a good launch from 3. Danger Man, not quite the best of launches in this one. As we bow down towards turn number 1, it's going to be Joker Lap for 2. Blakey and Shadow dive through there. BMW is out of turn 1 with the lead of the race, being chased down by the Supra as they launch it across the bridge, and will get, well, you don't want to really be going sideways through this banked corner. It's tempting because it looks cool, but you will be losing a bunch of time if you get the cars too far sideways through all of this. So the BMW will lead the way. A nice wide approach through here past the corner marker. The Yaris is a little bit wide through that. The Subaru neat and tidy, although just had to kind of have another stab at getting the turn-in point right. Back at the front, BMW will lead the way. Oh, I've got caught on a grandstand. I haven't flown the drone on here for a while. Oh, Longbow's in a little bit of bother. Goes Joker Lap. They both go. Everyone's gone Joker Lap already now. Danger Man slides it. Oh, lovely pass from the man of danger there. They're going to spit out the other side. They're both clear of the Subaru, although Longbow's not done yet. Longbow's not done in this one. Longbow's going to send it to the inside, and it's almost a nice pass back from Longbow. There's some more Rallycross contact. Shadow leads the way. I mean, this is great news for Shadow here. They're side by side. They're still side by side. They've been side by side for most of this lap. Danger Man's going to struggle on the exit here. Longbow's going to duck underneath. BMW will take that second place spot. I mean, that's important. Second place here is very important. It's an automatic sort of qualify through to the next round. So all the Joker laps are completed. All the Joker laps are done. We don't have to deal with that. BMW out a little bit wide through this sort of first. I mean, it's kind of too. Oh, there's a little bump on the corner marker from Danger Man there. You don't want to be doing that. You'll cost yourself some momentum. The BMW, the Yaris is not dropping that BMW up at the front there. The Yaris is really, if anything, the BMW, the Yaris is really good on the back corner. So it's, yeah, it's not pulling away massively at the moment as we head around the Hyundai corner. The Supra's very sideways through that one. Up on towards the bridge we head. Yaris leading the way from BMW. There goes the Supra. The Subaru has lost a little bit of time somewhere. I think Subaru may have made a mistake at some point around the lap here as we head on to the final lap of the race. Everyone is around turn 1 nicely. BMW, hey, Danger Man got even closer. Playing how close can you get to the M8 there parked on the inside. Lovely stuff from everybody actually through there. The Yaris keeps the back end in check as we head around the banked corner. The M3 has done a great job. It's been close, and if anything, Yaris ran maybe a little bit wide. Although you can kind of swing it around the next corner if you get it right. Certainly, I mean, the BMW has posed a real threat in this one here, but it is going to be the Yaris that is going to take victory in the heat. Shadow wins, Longbow second with that M3. Danger Man is third with the Supra. Unlucky, great battle. Blakey, we think, made a mistake somewhere around there with the Subaru. Unfortunate. It's not over, though. Both of those will make their way into the Spanner final. There is still a chance. Another very, very good battle indeed. So, it is time for my heat. We are up next here. I've managed to get the Yaris in the big car field. We have the Vision N Hyundai, which I absolutely adore. It's a bit odd. We've got a Dark Horse Mustang, we've got an RS3, and we have a Yaris. There's a lot of anti-lag going on between me and the Audi, at least. I mean, I hope I've got a pretty good chance here. I think the Yaris is a pretty solid vehicle. We will see what we can do here. We're waiting for... There is the ready command. We will be released. We are off and underway. Now, we may not quite have as much acceleration as the other cars here. My hope is that the Yaris is going to be... Oh, I should have gone Joker Lap. I got pinned on the inside. Would have been much better off going Joker Lap if I could have got my car there. But we were pinned right on the bottom. So Yaris's big advantage, I think Speed Beast might have taken the Mustang through there. The big advantage for my Yaris is straight line speed. It's brilliantly quick. Although the Hyundai may well be faster than it. The Hyundai's a little bit... just juggling at the limo. Yeah, the Hyundai's a little bit... Don't quite fit within the rules. All that was very powerful to try and match the other vehicles because it's very heavy, essentially. Right, we are out in the lead as we cross the line to complete our first lap. I am thinking that we have the lead. Why drop ourselves back into trouble here? There is no reason There's no reason for me to take the Joker lap now because we just end up behind and battling cars. So what I'm thinking is if we run this lap and then we'll take the Joker lap next time around, and then we should, if we've done it right, if we've done well here. Oh, that's very wide. That's not going to help us. The only saving grace is we can wander out a little bit down here and kind of, yeah, get a good enough run for the next corner. So yeah, if I take the Joker lap now, in theory I'll come out in front of everybody, and then if we need to defend or battle, we can, and I know where I stand heading into the final lap of the race. So, we complete our second lap. It's bumpy into turn 1, but that's fine. We will now head all the way down to the Joker lap, try and straighten up for the exit. Where are the cars going to come out? There it is. I think what's helping me is Liam and Rusky are fighting like crazy. Liam and Rusky are really fighting each other, which has done the Yaris a world of good in this one. Yeah, if they fight each other, and that was the big advantage that we can get here, is if we can keep ourselves out of trouble. I forgot about all the silly horns that we can have going on. How close can we get to the tanker? Not as close that time around as we have on previous laps. One more time to go for the Yaris here, and we will... Oh, big kick of oversteer in the middle of the final corner. It's not actually been the best of runs for me. We've been a little bit scruffy in a couple of places, as is kind of the way it might go sometimes. We almost skim the front of the Beamer down there at turn number 1. We will head across the bridge. Yeah, we've got it under control. I haven't driven amazingly well, and are going to have to drive better, I think, in future rounds. This corner here is the one I've really struggled with getting right. We have just overshot it too much. Not sure. No, second gear. I just keep putting it down to second, and that's just not what you want to do. I'm playing a silly game. I'm going to get myself in trouble by trying to go too close to the marker. I mean, you want to, right? Because that's where the where the speed is at. It's going to be a victory. The Yaris is through. The Yaris is through to the next round. Liam will cross the line as well. The Yaris and the Audi, probably the two sensible cars in that one, made it through. Rusky's third. Ooh, with the Hyundai, the Mustang will cross the line somewhere back there. Yeah, by the looks of it, the Audi battled quite hard with the Hyundai and lost a bunch of time, which probably didn't help. Yeah, me and Liam, we are through, guaranteed into the semi-finals. Everybody else is to the Spanner finals. So, it is the Spanner final. Always entertaining these. We have 6 cars in this. Ewan, Scirocco, Speed Beast in the Mustang. We have Rusky in the Hyundai Vision. And Danger Man with the Supra. Coffee with the Golf. And Blakey in the Impreza. Not sure what way this one is all going to pan out, if I'm honest. I think it could be exciting. Well, I think it will be exciting, let's face it. It's almost guaranteed to be exciting here. The Supra or the Scirocco might be my picks to win this, but you never know with this many vehicles on the start line. We are off and underway. Great launch from everybody, really, in this one. The Hyundai is maybe going to go and take it into turn 1. Ewan gets a little bit squeezed down to the bottom. Into the first corner we go. Supra and Golf go for the Joker lap. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Keep yourself out of this manic battle. Hyundai, with a lot of straight line speed, as we would expect, is going to go and now take the lead of the race as everything flies through the air there. Hyundai struggles a little bit with the twistier stuff, but it will lead the way under the tunnel. Oh, great move from Speed Beast, and they can pull it off. Just shrugged off too much speed, though, trying to get past the Hyundai. Ewan leads the way. Speed Beast finds the corner marker, trying to get a bit too close to the inside. Not ideal in all of that. It was a good move from the Mustang, just couldn't quite hold it, didn't quite have the grip. As we head towards the end of lap 1, the Scirocco leads from the Hyundai. Subaru is in third place. As we round 2, who's going to go take the Joker lap this time around? It was going to be Blakey who got caught up with the Hyundai. Now, where is that Subaru going to feed in? The Subaru has got lost. In the background, the Mustang took it as fed in behind the Supra and the Golf in all of this. Ewan very sideways, not necessarily very quickly though, through that one. The Hyundai struggled a little bit through that turn. Here comes the Supra, the Golf right behind. The Mustang recovered quite well actually, considering it clonked the SVT up on the corner. We have now got... So the real question is going to be, well, Ewan's very wide. Don't hit the concrete post. The Scirocco gets away with it. Where will these filter in? Oh, there's bouncing wide for Ewan. Are they going to take the Joker lap? No, Rusky does through here. The Hyundai is into the Joker lap. The Scirocco is into the lead. Where are they going to merge? It is going to be behind the Supra, behind the Golf, ahead of the Mustang, just for the Hyundai in all of that. You do carry a lot of speed on the Joker lap, but it's not going to be enough to repass the Golf. Is Ewan far enough ahead? So only the final lap of the race for the Scirocco here. Will it be enough? Oh, Scirocco's gone very wide down there. It's not what you want. The Golf is keeping it a bit neater. Hyundai's not far behind in all of this as we jump across the bridge. The smaller jump. Supra not great on the landing there. Hyundai is close for third place at the moment. It looks like it's going to be Scirocco versus Supra here for the victory in this one. Where will that Scirocco filter out as we head through turn 1? It's going to be really close. Supra has the lead of the race for now. Actually, not as close as I thought it was. The depth perception just got away from me a little bit. You carry more speed on that Joker lap line. The Scirocco will close up very sideways for the Scirocco. I think the Hyundai may have made a mistake somewhere. It's fallen back ever so slightly as we round the final few corners here. It is Supra leading the way. The Golf has absolutely sent it. Maximum effort from Coffee through all of that. Almost runs wide and hits the edge of the bridge. That will lead to a flip. It's not quite going to be enough. Up at the front, it is going to be a victory for Danger Man and the Supra. Ewan second, Coffee third. Great effort. Great effort. Not quite sure what happened to the Hyundai. Speed Beast crosses the line in fourth with the Mustang. I wonder if the Hyundai may have run wide, pushing it out from the bridge on the exit there and clipped the bridge. And that is that. What a battle. Big Ford's turned up. What a battle. Great race. Great race between everyone. Coffee did very well with the Golf. It was right there. Just could not quite get maximum send on the final lap. Was spectacular, but there we go. Scirocco and Supra are through to the semi-finals. So, the first of our semi-finals, we have got Shadow with the Yaris, we have got Longbow with the BMW, Danger Man with the Supra, Gliska with the Ginetta. It's going to be an interesting one. Still a 4-lap race for the time being. The Ginetta, I mean, everyone is scared of the Ginetta. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know what might happen with the Rallycross. Even if we do prescribe to the theory that the Ginetta is going to be quick, who's going to come second is anyone's guess. Great launch from the Yaris here. Ginetta did not get a good start in the slightest. It's going to be a very, very tight line. Joker lap first for half the field. The Ginetta's got a nice easy run of it. They've all gone through there. They've all taken different lines and sort of messed each other up a little bit. The Yaris will come out the other side with the lead of the race. Danger Man did send it with the Supra. I wasn't ready with the drone mode there for everybody to go and take the Joker lap at this point. Gliska will launch the Ginetta a little bit wide of the Durango, but that's fine. The Yaris is a little bit closer. Oh, the other two gone even further. Supra out wide, BMW out wider through there as we head past the tanker. Oh, making sure we bump. We've got to do the drift tap on Ewan through all of this. So, we will round the final corner. The Yaris is in a good position, having completed the Joker lap already. Hopefully not too much time lost. Yeah, Gliska's done exactly what I would have done. Take the Joker lap now, figure out where you stand. As we exit the Joker lap, it's going to be very close. The Yaris is going to have the position, but not the momentum. Not with the speed here as we head towards the jump. Here we go for the very, very fast banked corner. Now we know, the Yaris is normally pretty good, but Shadow ran up high. A little bit of a bump on the landing maybe for the Toyota, but it was very, very high. Gliska wide into the next corner. Longbow sends it with the BMW. Wonderful pass there from Longbow. Spotted the opportunity as Shadow ran wide and sent it to the inside. Danger Man not far away. That has helped out Gliska very, very well. Very nicely indeed there, as the Yaris has now got to try and repass the BMW at some point if it can find a way to get through. Down towards turn 1. No more Joker lap stuff to be dealing with here. The Yaris is going to send it and has got the door open much the same way the BMW did, and the Toyota is going to get back past for the moment. However, it's going to be on the outside for the next corner. Already seen the Yaris have issues higher up. Lombow's launching it sideways. Big slides for the BMW mid-corner. The difficulty there is you just don't carry the momentum on the exit. Into the next turn we go. The Yaris once again a little bit wide. Lombow's got there. There was definitely a bit of a Rallycross bump through there. The Supra can't quite keep up at the moment. The Supra is struggling a little bit in terms of pace here as we head to, this is all helping Gliska currently at the front. the Ginetta is not having to worry about the battles going on here. Will the Yaris send it towards the inside? They're going to have a go. There was a gap, couldn't quite make it stick. Problem with that angle is you just don't carry momentum on the exit. Now, the Yaris' best bet is going to be get a good run. I mean, Longbow sends it sideways here, which gets a lot of speed on the way in, but you struggle with exit speed doing that sometimes, although BMW did quite well this time around. Oh, Gliska, I think, hit the Jeep through here. Longbow defends, but it's going to run wide on the exit, are they? The Yaris is desperately trying. The Yaris is going to pry the door open. No, there's not quite the gap there. The Shadow had to try and is off the bridge. I would have done exactly the same, but there was just turning a bit too soon. There was just not quite the space. Great effort. Great effort. Great battle over second place there. It was looking like it's going to be a good battle for first, but yeah, just a little mistake dropped Shadow back into the battle with the BMW, and that would be that. The Ginetta had an easier time of it in the end than it might have got away with Shadow's running hidden. Great battle though. Great effort from everyone. Longbow with the BMW and Gliska with that Ginetta. They will be through to the final. So, semi-final number 2, we have got our Yaris ready to go. We've been drawn against Liam again with the RS3. The car I'm very scared of, the Cupra, the Urban Rebel thing, is quick. If I can beat that here, that's a good sign for me. Ewan's Scirocco, we don't really know much about that. I mean, of course, it's Rallycross. You never know what plans, you never know what's going to end up happening when we do these. So, yeah, I am focusing on the Cupra, but you never know. You never know with these. It's not a great start for us. Tell you what, the Scirocco has got an absolute flyer down here. I'm going Joe Clap. I'm on the outside. We were kind of in the lead of the race. I figured we'll take Joe Clap first, get it out of the, say in the lead. But we had a clean run through it. I figured that was a good plan to go and take. Just get ourselves out of that battle, out of that traffic if we can. Now focus on getting the... Yeah, I've got to remember to not go down too many gears, which is really easy to do with this. Second gear is not useful in this car. Apparently, one of the corner markers is neither not appearing for me there, or I think it may have disconnected at some point. Right, we're going to have to try and not cut that corner. I think, who knows, it may have disappeared from our sight. Never mind. It might appear for some other people, it might not. That's fun, but never mind. So, Impega and Liam have gone through the Joker Lap, and I've got turn number 1 wrong. We are going to get spat out right in front of the Urban Rebel. Okay, that's good news for us though, because we are now technically in the effective lead of the race. Oh, Impega's trying to look underneath, but that tight line, you're going to have no speed on the exit. We are going to force the Cupra. Oh, Longbow has now reappeared up there. That's fine. We will get ourselves around there. We keep the Cupra behind. Ewan's not going to have a big enough lead for this at the moment. Impega's got the acceleration. He's going to slide up into a slightly... I know I've got more straight line speed than that Urban Rebel. Ewan is going into turn 1 like normal. I wanted to go underneath Impega there. Couldn't do it. The Cupra slid up into us. I mean, very sensible, you know, way to overtake in Rallycross, and then we fight back. The Yaris' immense straight line speed is enough to see it back ahead. Now, Impega's going to look underneath, to be expected. We're going to then fire it up the inside through here. Oh, bit too sideways, bit too sideways. We're going to pin Impega out wide. That's a little bit rude. Oh, there's a lot of bumping. It's all getting very hectic. We're going to let Ewan run away with this if we're not careful. This could become very significant at some point, because we're expecting to come out ahead of the Scirocco, but we've fought each other so hard here that this might actually work out quite well for a Ewan, depending on where that Scirocco feeds out. We are neater through turn 1 this time around. The Scirocco's not quite there. The Audi's behind us. A lot can still go on here. We're once again going to fire the Yaris back past. We'll get it back to third. Impega's cut back underneath once more. We are trying... Oh, yeah, so Liam wanted to send it down there, which is kind of fair. Well, I say fair. Liam's going to try. I was trying to take a tight line because I know I've got to do that if I'm going to beat the Cupra in all of this. We've got the immense speed. That line's not going to work. The line's not going to work. I'm just going to wash up wide through all of that. The Cupra's going to take the victory. Great battle. Great battle in all of that one. Well done, Impega. Liam was right there, held on. We did fight each other a little bit into attrition at that point. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, two cars with very different strengths and weaknesses. I messed up the final corner. I should have run. Shouldn't have turned in too soon and just understeered. Poor driving from me there. Doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. We go into the final. That's what we needed. Fantastic battle. Ewan almost made the most of the opportunities with that, but yeah, not quite. And Liam kind of followed. Oh, what can we do in the final? So it is time for the finals. We have got my Yaris versus Longbow's BMW, Impega with the Cupra, Gliska with the Ginetta. It's a 6-lap race between the 4 fastest cars from this session. It's going to be a great race, I think. Me and Impega pretty much perfectly counter each other. We don't know how the Ginetta is going to fare into this one. BMW is also a little bit of an unknown quantity in this. We are getting ready to go here on the grid. We are off and underway. We know the Yaris isn't great off the line, but it then kicks in and gets going as we head through turn 1. I have no other choice but to go for the Joker lap on the first time of asking. It's probably to be expected. I mean, I was on the outside, and when Longbow started sliding a little bit, it was just safer for me not to try and fight my way through there. Now, 6 laps, you've got lots of opportunities here for Joker laps, for trying to find clean air. My goal here is I don't really want to be fighting other cars. Oh, that's very wide for me through that one. That is not so helpful. Didn't really want to do that. Now, I'm expecting the cars ahead potentially to go for... See, if I had watched the 2 other cars go for a Joker lap immediately, I would be tempted to jump straight into the Joker lap. The reason why you would do that is to now slow them down, and they have. Everybody is going to have jokered at this point. We are going to slide out in between the Ginetta and the Cupra. I have a feeling what we're about to do is what happened to Gliska in their semi-final, is me and Impega are going to get so busy fighting over second place that we are going to let the little Ginetta drive away into the distance. Well, if I do that, that was a bit too much understeer from me. We're going to get very close to clonking the edge of the bridge. The Ginetta will find itself up at the front of the field here, and we're going to go resume our battle against the Cupra. Down towards turn number 1 we go. We're going to send the Yaris in, but we're a little bit understeer through there. My hope is we're going to get a better exit here, which we do. The Cupra slides, almost clonks the bridge through there. Longbow is a little bit further back in all of this. We will launch our Yaris across the big jump there. Keep it in 4th. Try and remember, 4th gear is good in all of this. Get the car slowed down for this section. This is the bit that I struggle on, I think. Whether it's from my driving or whether it's a combination of my driving and the car, we're not quite as good there. Certainly not as good as the Cupra through that section. Gliska made a little error this time around. We've got a few laps to try and catch the Ginetta. I mean, if Gliska does make any mistakes, we will be right there. I mean, Impega's not far away. In fact, Gliska a little bit bumpy into turn 1. Hasn't been as good this lap as some. You don't really... See, I'm finding myself... You don't want to grab the handbrake here. The last thing you want to do is be using the handbrake unnecessarily if you can avoid it. Any sliding, in Forza terms, any sliding is not momentum you're using going forward. It's just slow. I know in reality that's not quite how it works. But yeah, in Forza, you really don't want to be using the handbrake unless it's absolutely desperate. We are a little bit wide through there. So basically what I'm doing with the handbrake wise is when I need to make last-second adjustments to the car in a way that I can't do elsewhere. We have pulled a gap on the Cupra. We've just got out of range of the Cupra, whereby we can use our straight-line speed to keep safe, and it's not close enough to go for the pass on us through the corners. I'm over-driving, I think, chasing down that Ginetta. I just don't know if I've got... I want a perfect lap. I think I've got the pace to do it, but trying to catch, I'm just making little errors. We're just running wide slightly. We need an error from Gliska somewhere, a bit like that. So not that was a particularly big error from the Ginetta, but we need we had a good section through there. Gliska may have hit the wall as well. Yeah, so the Ginetta's had a bad end to the lap here. We are closing in. I think we've got one more lap to go. If I have counted correctly, we run a smidge wide. I mean, yeah, we've had a good lap. I could have done more laps like that. Maybe this would have ended up a little bit differently. We are closing in on that Ginetta. Can we put the pressure on Gliska? We've got the gap back to the Urban Rebel. Gliska is sending it sideways through here, which I'm not. I don't really like that line. The Aris doesn't really respond well to that line. Particularly, oh, Gliska's gone very wide down there. We're close, but we're not going to be close enough to do anything. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Oh, we get a little bit of a wiggle coming up onto the bridge. I threw everything at it. I've thrown absolutely everything I can at the Ginetta. I don't even know if we've got one more lap to go. We're still going. I think we might be over, but I've completely lost count of the laps. I'm going to guess, judging by the fact that Peg has stopped in this one, that it probably is. Yeah. Tell you what, we were closing. I think, as I said, the Ginetta on a good lap, the Ginetta is a little faster than me, but it's we can be, I think, a little bit more consistent, and if we get it perfect, we are monumentally fast ourselves. Oh god, that was terrible off the bridge. That was just complete rubbish. There we go. God, I got so caught up with the battle. Yeah. Bloody hell. That Ginetta is very fast. I like the Aris, though. The Aris put up a good fight. Yeah, it's so easy to lose track of laps when we're doing this. But yeah, what a wonderful battle. Impega's Cupra put up a really good showing in the semi-finals. We just had the measure of it when it got to the finals, though. The BMW, I don't know if Longbow made a mistake somewhere. We didn't really see. We were engrossed in our own battle. BMW just didn't quite match the pace of the other finalists. But yeah, that was great fun. This has been really enjoyable. It's been a great little tournament. Cards have been fantastic. I love having the Yaris in this game as well. What a machine the GI Yaris is. It's a great little rallycross circuit, actually. Made for some good battling, some good overtaking. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Maybe you'll be seeing some more Horizon 5 stuff coming out in the future. Of course, thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.